Create your lessons in such a way where your activities are multisensory. So they require that students use not just one sense, not just two senses, but all of their senses. Maybe it's not always possible to engage every senses in every activity, but like making sure that you make the most of it is the best, because this is how your students learn the best. And this is also how your students are more interested. Because let's just be honest, if you're just using, I don't know, let's say you're studying and just like trying to explain all that stuff, and so kids are only using their sight and their hearing, that might be okay for 1/3 of your class. But like the 2/3 of the class, of your students might actually not be so much into that type of learning, because they maybe are kinesthetics and they need to move, they need to use their body in order to learn. So then you're missing out on that. And this is very important to make sure that every student who is in your class takes 100% from whatever you're trying to teach. When your students are in a class where you engage all of their senses, this is one of the deepest experiences ever. This is a real life experiencing, because how were babies experiencing language when they were learning a language? It was a multisensory experience. Okay, mommy changing a nappy and saying she's changing a nappy. Mommy, feeding the baby and then giving the bottle to the baby saying, oh, you're drinking milk. It's a multisensory experience. And that's what we're trying to recreate in a classroom setting. It's not always possible. And I also want to say that, like, you want to think about it, and you really want to think like, how can I make sure that my students use not just one sense, not just two senses, but 3, 4, 5 senses, even the 6th sense. But you know what I mean? So it's very, very important to think about it.